English to fluency. Do you ever feel stuck when someone asks, "What do you do every day?" You know the words, but they just don't come out. You pause, you think, you feel a little shy. Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, I'll help you fix that. I'll help you talk about your daily routine in clear, simple English, step by step. So take a deep breath, relax, and imagine you're talking to a friend. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the English to Fluency podcast. Here, you'll learn to speak English confidently, clearly, and naturally. I'm Susan, your English guide, and I'm so happy you're here. Today's episode will help you speak English more easily, especially when you talk about your day. You'll learn simple daily routine phrases, easy examples, and natural ways to describe your morning, afternoon, and evening, all in slow, clear English. Practice out loud. Repeat after me, and you'll see how much your English will improve. So, if you've ever felt stuck or shy when talking about your daily life, this video is just for you. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us reach more English learners like you. And if you find this episode useful, please share it with a friend who's learning English too. All right, are you ready? Let's start from the beginning of your day. When you wake up in the morning, you can say, "I wake up at 6 o'clock." If you stay in bed a little longer, you can say, "I wake up at 6, but I get up at 6:30. Wake up means you open your eyes. Get up means you leave the bed. After that, you can say, "I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I get dressed." These are simple actions we do every morning. Then you can talk about breakfast. "I eat breakfast." Or, "I have breakfast." You can make it longer by adding details. "I have bread and tea for breakfast." "I eat eggs and drink coffee." Now let's move to the next part of the day. After breakfast, what do? You can say, "I go to work," "I go to school," or "I start my online class." If you work, you can say, "I start work at 9 o'clock." "I work in an office." "I work from home." And if you're a student, you can say, "I go to school by bus." "I have classes until 2 o'clock. In the afternoon, you can say, "I have lunch at 1 o'clock. I talk to my friends. I check my messages. I take a short break." Then, for many people, it's back to work or study. "I finish work at 5. I go home at 6. I get home at 6:30. Remember, go home means to move from another place to your home, and get home means you arrive there. Now let's talk about the evening. You can say, "In the evening, I cook dinner. I eat dinner with my family. I watch TV. I listen to music. I check my phone. I read a book. I study English." You can also add simple connectors to make your English flow more naturally. Use words like after, then, and before. For example, "I take a shower, then I eat breakfast." I go to work after breakfast. I watch TV before I go to bed. These small words help your English sound smooth and easier to understand. Now let's finish your day. At night, you can say, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. I sleep at 11. Or even, I go to bed late because I like to watch movies. So when you put everything together, you can describe your whole day like this. I wake up at 6. I brush my teeth and take a shower. I get dressed and have breakfast. Then I go to work. I have lunch at 1 o'clock. I finish work at 5 and get home at 6. In the evening, I cook dinner, watch TV, and study English. I go to bed at 10. Simple, clear, and natural, right? You can also add your personal habits to make it sound more real. For example, I usually drink coffee in the morning. I sometimes exercise after work. I always read before bed. Usually, sometimes, and always are great words to talk about how often you do something. Now, let's make your English even more personal. Try changing the time or activity to fit your real life. Maybe you wake up late. Maybe you study at night. Or maybe you work from home and cook lunch every day. Make it your story, your real day in English. When you do that, you're not just learning words. You're learning to express yourself. And that's how real fluency begins. So now you can say it with confidence. How your day starts, what you do in the morning, what happens in the afternoon, and how you relax in the evening. Every time you share your daily routine in English, you're getting better at speaking. You're building confidence. You're training your brain to think in English naturally. So don't worry about being perfect. Just start speaking. Start simple. Start today. You can do this, and I'm so proud of you for learning with me. Thank you so much for listening to the English to Fluency podcast. If you found this episode helpful, please like this video, share it with a friend who's learning English too, and tell me in the comments, what time do you wake up every day? I'd love to know. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep speaking English. I'm Susan, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Learn English to Fluency.